Alright, Shalom Akim. Before I get started with the lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Harakah. Of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and elders that rule well at Great Millstone, and also Shalom to all you sincere Akim, preaching this word in all truth and in sincerity. So this is just going to be a real quick lesson, straight to the point. And it has to do with, Russia, China, and all these other nations, how they're hacking into, American security systems. And that is buffing up prophecy. Because prophecy says that Babylon the Great, America the Great, is going to be destroyed. By a foreign military. Ultimately, all nations that have ICBM capability, alright, they are going to come to terms that America is the instigator, that America is the nation that is guilty of all this chaos, all this wickedness in the world. So without further ado, this is Ezekiel 38 in verse 8. After many days thou shalt be visited in the latter years. Thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste. But it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land. Thou and all thy bands, and many people with thee. Now this is going into Russia and its allies, Iran, China, Turkey, them plotting an invasion. Whether it's an invasion of troops, ultimately that invasion is going to be missiles. Verse 10. Thus saith Yahweh power, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. It shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. And that is America, man. America is the land of unwalled villages. They show you in movies like Red Dawn how they got invaded. That there's no major security systems, no major nuclear defense systems. Time and time goes by where the Patriot missile defense system has been caught lacking, man. Has been faulty. It doesn't engage when it's supposed to. Alright, there's advanced missiles that can outrun it, that can eject when they know they're being targeted. That missile defense system's, it's outdated. It's not going to protect America. And therefore, this place is that land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates. Right? And that's you people. You Americans, man, you Babylonians. You dwell safely, you're at rest, you don't have a care in your mind. All the chaos taking place, you people are still partying and bullshitting, carrying on thinking everything's going to get better when it's going to get worse. Okay, you don't know that World War III is in a crack. And for those of you that do, you don't really believe that America's going to be touched or be destroyed. You got people that believe that missiles aren't going to be used. But contrary to their belief, America is prophesied to be destroyed. Okay, and there's a video I found by Dabu7. He uploaded. It says nuclear weapons agency breached as part of massive cyber attack. And they've been blaming these cyber attacks primarily on Russia and China, with Russia being the main one. Okay, now I'm gonna play a little bit of this video and I'm gonna jump back to the scripts.
Sudden, we're getting hit with these cyber attacks that are ramping up across the country. They were targeting hospitals, they were targeting schools and different infrastructure. Now they are targeting the energy infrastructure in this country. They are directly going in and targeting the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, FERC. They're also targeting Sandia, Los Alamos National Laboratories that are in New Mexico and Washington. And the DOE says that they still don't know if anything was actually accessed. They don't know all this stuff. But one thing that they do know is that it was conducted by Russian-backed hackers. How's that? How do you know? Show us the proof then. Show us how you know this. You know all of that damning evidence and show no proof of it. But you can't even tell us what was accessed or what all was hacked? And this is the most important sector of the country? Something's not right here, folks. I've warned you for the better part of a decade to have a plan for a lights-out situation. And with North Korean satellites going over our country daily that an EMP commission said could be EMPs, they're at the perfect height, perfect size, perfect everything, and they're going the wrong way versus all the other satellites, huh? Well, our military didn't shoot them down, and they left them there. The history books has got to blame someone, can't you see? Can't you see? You have the eyes to see what's happening here on this world stage. Can't you see how all these world leaders are walking out of somewhere with a paper in hand, giving them orders?
And that's pretty much it, what I'm going to play on that. Okay, because we all know Dabu7, he brings in a lot of facts, a lot of news. But he does like to ramble towards the end. So he pretty much said all that we needed to hear, man. That Russia is hacking a lot of energy systems, defense systems. And we know that these missiles, these nuke silos, are all controlled by a computing system. Okay? So it's not far-fetched, alright? Whether if they can lock the missiles from engaging or anything of that nature, okay? It's possible. So back in Ezekiel 38 and 11, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. They plot to take down the power grid, okay, with the EMP, various other things, They want to mess with their nuke silos, various other systems. Okay. This place is unguarded. When you look at Russia, Russia's heavily guarded. They got the best missile defense systems to this day. Russia does. All right. Now I'm going to continue. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates, which are you Babylonians, to to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land. Right. So with that, I said it wasn't going to be too long of a lesson. Just go straight to the point. So with that, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Harakakudash. Of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and elders that rule well. Shalom to the elect.